Early spring bathes the field in golden sunlight, melting away the last vestiges of winter's icy grip. Flowers burst forth in vibrant hues, painting the landscape with life as birdsong fills the air. A symphony of chirps and trills celebrates the season's awakening, a melody of nature's rebirth. A restless flock of cranes gathers, their silhouettes stark against the azure sky, eager for the journey. The cranes' collective energy pulsates with anticipation, their hearts yearning for the highlands. Within the rustic crane elder's shelter, dappled sunlight dances as the elder cranes gather, their soft cooing filling the air. "Crane elder," one asks, their voice a gentle murmur, "are we certain the highlands are ready for us?" "My scouts report the grass is still sparse," Crane elder 2 replies, their tone laced with concern. Crane elder 3 warns, "We cannot risk a premature migration. The young ones would not survive." Elder cranes stand in a semicircle, feathers ruffled, necks held high with regal authority. The decision is made. A scout will assess the changing season. A young crane volunteers, wings flapping with youthful enthusiasm. The elders exchange knowing glances, a mix of encouragement and caution. "Be thorough and accurate," the elder cranes say, their voices resonating with the weight of responsibility. "The flock depends on your report," they warn, their gaze fixed on the eager young crane. A lone crane soars towards the distant, misty highlands, his silhouette stark against the vast sky. The journey stretches endlessly, testing the young crane's strength with each beat of his weary wings. He seeks respite, his tired eyes scanning the landscape below for a moment's relief. Finding solace, he lands gracefully on a tall tree branch, a verdant haven amidst the journey. From his perch, the crane gazes out over the sprawling landscape, a vista of endless expanse. The world unfolds beneath him, a tapestry of green and gold, inspiring him for the journey ahead. High atop a sturdy branch, a young crane, his feathers ruffled, pauses to catch his breath, the wind whispering secrets. Beside him, a sleek swallow lands with effortless grace, its bright eyes full of curiosity. The swallow cocks its head, a friendly greeting in its bright gaze. "Greetings, traveler. You seem weary," the crane sighs, his voice carrying the weight of miles. "Greetings. I am on a mission, a long journey." Sunlight filters through the leaves, casting dappled shadows on the crane's determined face. The swallow listens intently, sensing the importance of the crane's quest. Sunlight catches the iridescent feathers of a slender swallow, perched delicately on a thin branch. She surveys the landscape, her bright eyes scanning the horizon with focused intensity. "I am scouting ahead for my flock," she chirps, her voice clear and sharp in the morning air. A young crane appears below, peering up through the leaves with hopeful eyes. "Since you are heading that way," the crane calls, his voice laced with anticipation, "would you assess the grass height for me?" he asks, his gaze fixed on the shimmering swallow above. A lone swallow soars into the vast open highlands, a tiny silhouette against the boundless sky. Circling gracefully, she surveys the sweeping landscape, her keen eyes scanning every detail. From her vantage point, the highlands stretch out like an endless sea of green, the wind rippling through the tall grass. The grass appears strikingly high, a forest of green towering above her small frame. The dense thicket of grass sways and whispers in the wind, hiding secrets beneath its verdant canopy. She continues her flight, a tiny speck of life amidst the grandeur and solitude of the highlands. High on a sunlit tree branch, a swallow returns, wings fluttering to a waiting young crane. The swallow alights, feathers ruffled, a messenger of news carried on the wind. "The grass is well over knee-high," the swallow chirps, its voice full of excitement. Below, the young crane gazes upward, anticipation sparkling in its bright, eager eyes. "Thank you profusely," the crane replies, relief washing over its youthful features. The task complete, a bond of gratitude and accomplishment unites the two avian friends. The young crane soars through the vast sky, his wings beating with a newfound strength and purpose. He flies towards the flock. His heart swells with anticipation, envisioning the chorus of praise awaiting him. He imagines their joyous welcome, celebrating his swift and successful scouting mission. Sunlight glistens on his feathers as he approaches the distant silhouette of his home. A young crane arrives, wings a blur against the sky, heralding news to the waiting flock. He declares the highlands ready, overflowing with food and grass, well over knee-high. A chorus of cheers rises from the cranes, their wings fluttering with anticipation. The flock readies itself, a sea of feathers eager to embark on their long-awaited migration. A vast flock of cranes ascends into the boundless sky, wings catching the sunlight as they begin their epic migration. The cranes, a symphony of white against the azure canvas, form a ribbon of life stretching towards distant horizons. Driven by an ancient instinct, they beat their wings in unison, a powerful pulse echoing through the heavens. The sun climbs higher, casting long shadows below as the cranes maintain their unwavering course to the highland. Each mile amplifies their collective excitement, a shared anticipation propelling them forward on their generational journey. The world shrinks beneath them as they embrace the freedom of the skies, their silhouettes painting a masterpiece of nature. The highlands unfold, a vibrant tapestry woven with greens and browns beneath an expansive sky. Cranes appear like graceful dancers in the sky, their forms circling, drawn by the promise below. From their aerial perch, the land below shimmers, a lush invitation promising plentiful grazing. They begin their descent, wings catching the sunlight, eager to feast on the verdant pasture. The air fills with the soft whoosh of wings as the cranes prepare to land on the rich earth. Anticipation hangs in the air as the cranes approach, ready to partake in nature's bounty. Against the vast sky, the cranes touch down in the highlands, their forms silhouetted. A collective dismay ripples through the flock as they take in the sparse, stunted grass. Disappointment washes over them, their elegant feathers subtly ruffled by the emotional turmoil. A palpable sense of anger rises within the flock, a silent protest against the barren landscape. Elder cranes loom over the highlands pasture, their shadows a stark judgment on the nervous young crane. The elder cranes demand an explanation. "Explain yourself," the young crane stammers, feathers ruffled. I relied on the swallow's report." Realization dawns in the young crane's eyes. Their perspective is different from ours. Under the sun's golden embrace, an elder crane gestures towards a swallow in the vast highlands pasture. Other cranes watch intently, their sharp eyes gleaming with curiosity and understanding. The swallow's knee-high is significantly different from a crane's knee-high, the elder crane declares. A moment of realization dawns as they grasp the essence of their miscommunication. The cranes come to understand the importance of considering different perspectives, fostering harmony. Cranes huddle, feathers ruffled against the wind. A collective shiver passes through the flock. A silent realization dawns. The grazing is insufficient. Desperation flickers in their eyes. Heads turn, and anxious murmurs ripple through the group as they begin to discuss alternative plans. Frustration mounts as they confront the harsh reality of their misjudgment. A valuable lesson learned. Thoroughness is paramount. Perspective shifts in the highlands.